Hey there, everybody. This is Brian Fink from the Church of the Resurrection with a word from the DCC. And I'm standing out here in the waning hours of the day on a kind of chilly February afternoon. And I thought it would be a great setting for today's video, which is on fasting. And I know you can't see because of the camera, but I'm actually standing in 2 feet of snow barefoot because I wanted this video to be really authentic. And you can just ignore the fact that there's a hat on my head. Just don't even worry about that. So fasting. Now, before I continue with fasting, I did want to clarify very briefly something I said last week in my video on prayer. I happened to mention that prayer can be sort of approached from a variety of ways. And yes, that's true. But as Christians, we must always be uniting ourselves with Christ in prayer. So prayer must always be about searching for unity with Christ. And because there are so many kind of different ways of praying, self-enlightenment or a kind of mystical union with the universe, I just thought it would be important to clarify that. So, just a little word on prayer. Now, fasting. So much I could say. Bishop Barron has said much on it already. Check him out. Father Mike Schmitz has some great videos from Ascension Press on fasting. So I thought today I would try to channel the saints and share with you some of the things that they have said that I found to be kind of inspirational. So I'm cold, and we'll see how it goes. Beginning with Teresa of Avila, connecting to prayer, she says, if prayer is to be genuine, it must be helped by fasting and discipline. Prayer and comfortable living are incompatible. So, there goes the lazy boy, for starters. All right? That's Teresa of Avila. Now, Thomas Aquinas. He says, to the question of whether or not fasting is a virtue, I answer, an action is virtuous due to its being directed by reason toward a noble good. And this is true of fasting. For we fast for 3 purposes. First, I love Thomas. He always has 3 or 2 or any number, but he always numbers them, which is great. First, to restrain the desires of the flesh. Second, to raise the mind to contemplation and the contemplation of sublime things. And third, to make satisfaction for sins. So, these are good and noble things, and therefore fasting is virtuous. All right? Now, St. Augustine, fasting cleanses the soul, raises the mind, subjects one's flesh to the spirit, renders the heart contrite and humble, scatters the clouds of concupiscence. I love that. I love that because fasting it makes our minds hungry for the truth. It scatters the clouds of concupiscence. It quenches the fire of lust and kindles the true light of chastity. Now, Augustine, not to be outdone, so says Basil the Great. Fasting gives birth to prophets and strengthens the powerful. Fasting makes lawgivers wise. It is a good safeguard for the soul, a steadfast companion for the body, a weapon for the valiant, and a gymnasium for athletes. Fasting repels temptations. It anoints unto piety. It is the comrade of watchfulness and the artificer of chastity. In war, it fights bravely. In peace, it teaches stillness. So, I hope some inspiring words on fasting, on penance in general. I'm freezing, but I'm not really doing any penance because, let's be honest, my nice, beautiful, warm, heated home is just a few feet away. Until next time, this is Brian Fink, a word with the DCC. God bless you.